In this video, we're going to discuss about multiplication rule. Okay, so i-recall nga natin yung conditional probability. Probability of A given the condition B, this is P of A intersection B over P of B, provided that dapat yung P of B hindi siya 0 kasi mag-undefined yan. Okay? So, sa formula ng multiplication rule, ito lang din. Ilagay mo lang tong P of B dito sa ano niya. So, probability of A intersection B is equal to P of B times probability of A given the condition B. Okay? So, yun. Yan yung magiging formula natin for multiplication rule. So, ito yung ginagamit natin kapag dependent events. Dependent events. Okay? So, dependent events, ibig sabihin, yung unang pangyayari, naapektuhan niya yung mga susunod na mangyayari. Okay? So, ganun sa dependent events. Halimbawa na lang dito, kapag kumukuha tayo ng bola o kumukuha tayo ng marbles, tapos hindi natin binabarya. Like, so let's say we have experiment and then without replacement. No? So, sa previous video, pinakita natin to sa last example. No? Yung hindi natin binabalik, nagkakaroon ng epekto yung unang event doon sa mga susunod na event. Okay? So, ito yung formula niya. Next, kapag naman independent events, ang formula niya is simply multiplication lang, probability of A times probability of B. So, ito naman ay para sa independent events. Okay? So, halimbawa noon, yung mga experiment na with replacement. So, pinakita ko din yan. So, mapapansin nyo doon, yung nangyari sa unang experiment, yung unang event, hindi niya na apektuhan yung sumunod na event. Okay? So, yun yung independent events. Okay? So, let's simplify. When we say dependent, the occurrence of one event affects the probability of the occurrence of another event. And when we say with replacement or independent events, the occurrence of one event has no effect on the probability of occurrence of another event. Okay? So let's have our example. Problem number 1. Okay. So if a box contains 5 green, 6 yellow, and 4 blue balls, find the probability of selecting 2 balls. A yellow on the first and blue on the second. So kamukha siya nung nakaraang example natin, yung last part. If selection is done with the replacement and without the replacement. Okay. So dito, mag-let tayo ng let's say yung A, ang nakuha natin yellow. Yung B, ang nakuha natin ay blue. So kahit ito lang dalawa, ito lang naman yung binanggit dito. Ang unang nakuha natin ay yellow, pangalawa ay blue. So dito tayo, letter A. So dito, dalawang bola na yung pinag-uusapan. A and B. Okay? Take note yung yung probability of A and B, same lang to sa A intersection B. Pag naman A or B, same lang to sa P, A, union B. Okay? So, yan yung other symbols. So, ang tanong, with the replacement, so understood tayo dito, independent event yan. Okay? So, kunin natin yung concept. Okay? Sa concept, ang unang nating nakuha, yellow. Ilan ba lahat ng bola? 15, no? 15 lahat ng bola. Tapos, ang probability na makukuha natin ay yellow ay 6, no? 6 out of 15. Next, sa pangalawang kuha ng bola, 15 pa rin. Okay? Kasi, binalik natin. Tapos, ano naman yung probability na blue yung makukuha natin? 4. Okay, so yan yung multiplication tool. Pakita ko pala yung sa formula. Formula din. So, kung independent events, we have probability of A times probability of B. So, ganyan lang siya, no? Probability of A, 6 out of 15 times probability of B, 4 out of 15. So, multiplication yan, ha? That is 24 over 225. Lowest term natin, 8 over 75. So, yan, kapag with replacement. So, paano naman kapag without replacement? Okay? Probability of A and B. This is, so, pag without replacement, parang mahirap i-imagine yung sa formula, no? Probability of A times probability of B given A. So, A kasi yung nauna. Okay? Yung yellow, yung nauna. Kaya, probability of A. Pero pag blue yung nauna, blue yung ilalabas dito. Pero ang hirap niyang i-imagine pag formula pa, no? So, dito tayo sa concept. Okay? Ang unang nakuha daw yung yellow. Anong probability na yellow yung makukuha? That is 6 over 15. Tama? Times, ano yung probability na yung blue yung makukuha? Given na nakuha na yung yellow. May nakuha na tayong yellow. 14 na lang yung natira. Tama? May nakuha na tayong isang yellow. So, nabawasan na tayo ng isang bola. So, 14 na lang. Sa 14 na yon, ilan yung blue? 4. Kasi ang nakuha naman natin ng unang bunot ay yellow. Okay, so 4 pa rin. So, this is now 24. Pag pinag-multiply natin, 24 over 210. Lowest term natin, 4 over 35. 4 over 35. Okay, so yun yung pinagkaiba ng probability nila. So next, a box contains 3 white balls and 8 yellow balls. If 2 balls are drawn in succession without replacement, okay, without replacement, dependent events to, what is the probability that both are white? So dito tayo let's say yung W1 white yung nakuha natin on the first draw. So, maglalagay ako ng variable W2 white on the second draw. Yun yung mga kakailanganin natin. And then, let's say, yellow 2, yellow on the second draw. Okay. So, ang tanong, probability for letter A, probability ng both, ang makukuha natin ay parehong white. So, W1 intersection W2. Okay, so this is equal to, so doon na tayo, yung ano na lang, yung concept na lang. So, kunin muna natin yung probability na white yung makukuha sa unang bunot ng bola. So, ilan ba lahat ng bola? Meron tayong 11 balls. At ang probability na white makukuha natin 3 kasi merong 3 white. Next, sa pangalawa, ilan na lang ang bola? 10 na lang kasi kumuha na tayo ng isa. Okay? Tapos, let's say sa 10 na to, white daw ulit ang makukuha. Ilan na lang yung white? Dalawa na lang. Kasi ang nakuha natin nung una, white daw. Okay? So, dalawa na lang. So, multiply lang natin to. This is 6 over 110 or 3 over 55. Okay, next. For letter B, probability na yung makukuha natin first ball is white and sa second ball is yellow. So this is, dun ulit tayo sa unang bola. Unang bola na makukuha natin ay white. So 3 yung white out of 11. Sa pangalawang bunot, 10 na lang uli kasi without replacement. Okay? At ang makukuha naman natin ay yellow. So, ilan ang yellow nun? 8 pa rin. Bakit? Kasi ang nakuha natin nung una, white. Hindi naman nabawasan yung yellow. So, 8 pa rin yung yellow. Okay? So, this is now 8 times 3, 24 over 110 or simply, lowest term natin, 12 over 55. Okay? So, I hope nasusundan na yung multiplication rule. Next, if a die is thrown twice, what is the probability of getting 5 in both throws? Okay, so let's say A1, ito yung event na nakuha natin ay 5 on the first throw. Ayusin nga natin. On the first throw. And then A sub 2, 5 pa rin on the second throw. Tingin na, sa tingin nyo, ito ba ay dependent or independent event? Okay? Nagturo tayo ng, let's say, imagine natin, nagturo tayo ng ng isang die. Okay? Pag maghahagis ulit tayo ng die, yung outcome ba nun ay maaapektuhan nung unang ginawa natin? The answer is no, no? They are independent. Hindi naman maapektahan ng paghagis natin nung una yung magiging outcome kapag nagagis tayo sa pangalawang beses. Okay? So, they are independent. Ang mangyayari, pag kukunin natin yung probability ng A1 intersection A2, kukunin lang natin yung probability ni A1, mumultiply natin sa probability ni A2 kasi they are independent. No? E ano ba yung probability nung na 5 yung makukuha natin sa unang throw? 1 out of 6. Isa lang naman yung 5 doon. No? Sa 6 na numbers, isa lang yung 5 doon. Kaya 1 out of 6. Times, sa pangalawang hagis ng die, merong 6 na numbers, isa pa rin yung doon, yung 5 doon. So this is 1 over 6, 1 over 6, 1 over 36. So yan yung probability niya. Okay, so next. Problem 4, a lot containing 30 articles contains 3 defective ones. If 2 articles are randomly selected without replacement, so ang hilig sa walang replacement, what is the probability that both are defective, neither is defective, and the first is defective, second is not? So, may dalawa lang naman to, no? So, let's say, yung D1 natin, yung first article is defective. Okay? Kumukuha tayo ng articles, no? So, yung unang nakuha natin ay defective. D2, yung second article is defective. So, malaking tulong din yung naglalet tayo ng variable, no, para magkaroon tayo ng solution. Next, gawin nating N1. Yung first article is not defective. Tapos, N2 naman, second article is not defective. Okay? So, yun. Letter A, probability na both are defective daw. So, ibig sabihin, probability ng D1 and D2. Okay? So, parehong defective yung nakuha natin. That is, okay. Yung unang kukunin natin ay defective. So, ilan ba yung articles? 30. Ilan yung defective? 3. Okay, so ito yung una. Pangalawa, ilan yung natira? Without replacement daw. 29 na lang yung natira. Ilan na lang yung defective doon? Kasi sa pangalawang kuha natin, dapat defective din. Okay, ilan na lang? 2. Kasi ang unang nakuha natin, defective na. Kaya nabawasan din yung defective. Okay, so multiply lang natin to 3 over 30 times 2 over 29. This is 6 over 870 or 1 over 145. Okay, next. Letter B. Probability of neither is defective. N1 and N2. Neither is defective. So, ganun pa rin, out of 30, ilan yung hindi defective? Kung meron tayong 3 defective, ilan yung hindi defective? 27. Next, sa pangalawang kuha, 29 na lang siya kasi without replacement. So, dapat ang makukuha natin, not defective pa rin, no? Kung ang nakuha natin ng una ay hindi defective, ilan na lang yung hindi defective? 26 na lang. Okay? So, we have, let's multiply them. This is 27 over 30 times 26 over 29. So, wala akong calculator. Yan na natin. Ilan ba lahat ulit? We have 30 articles. So, gamit tayo ng calculator. 27 times 36. We have 972. And then 29 times 30. 807. Wait. 29 times 30. 870. Next is 27. Wait lang, gumagamit ako ng calculator. So, 27 times 26, well, 702 lang pala. 702 over 870. So, pag ilo-lowest term natin yan, we have 702 divided by 870. Okay. So, ilo-lowest term nyo na lang ito, no? Okay. Wala kasi kung dalawang calculator. So, this is, try natin. So, this is 351 over 435. Tama? Okay. So, meron pa bang lowest term to? So, I think wala na, no? So, 351 over 435. So, next, letter C. The first is defective and the second is not. Okay? Yung D1 natin, intersection, N2. Yung una, defective. Yung pangalawa, hindi na defective. So, this is equal to, so, doon muna tayo sa una. Ang una daw ay defective. So, ibig sabihin, out of 30, ano yung probability na defective siya? 3. Times, sa pangalawa, 29 na lang. Out of 29, anong probability na, or ilan yung possible way na magiging not defective? 27. So, bakit 27? Kasi ang nakuha natin, defective naman. So, hindi nabawasan yung not defective. Okay, so this is equal to 3 times 27 over 870. This is 20, 40, 60, 81, no? 81 over 870. And then, lowest term natin to. So, ito, anong lowest term nito? So, try natin divide muna sa 3. 27 over, ito, 2. This is 870, no? 870. So, 3, 6, so 29, 290. So, kaya pa rin i-divide? Tama? Kaya pa rin ba? Sa 3? Hindi na? Okay, so I think eto na. Tignan natin, i-check na lang kung meron pa siya, kung pwede pa siya ma-divide. Okay, so next. Last problem. Yung last problem natin, same lang. Referring to problem 4, so same lahat. Ang pinakaiba lang, with the replacement naman. Try natin sa with the replacement. Okay. Now, so ganun pa rin, gagamitin natin yung mga variables na D1, D2, N1, tsaka N2. So same doon sa problem number 4. Okay, so dito, probability of D1 intersection D2. Okay? So since with replacement, ano lang siya, multiplication lang siya. Probability D1 times probability ng D2. Probability na defective makukuha natin. That is, ilan lahat yun? 30, no? 30, tapos tatlo dun yung defective. So, ganun pa rin. 3 over 30. So, this is 3 over 900. No. 9 over 900 or simply 1 over 100. Okay? So, ito na yung probability. Next, letter B. Neither is defective. Probability of N1 and N2. So, this is probability ng N1 times probability of N2. So, sa N1, meron tayong 27 not defective out of 30 times 27 then out of 30. So, multiply lang natin to 27 times 27 over 900. No? So, gamitin natin yung calculator. 27 times 27. We have 729 over 900. Tapos, i-lowest term na lang natin. Ano yung lowest term natin? I think divisible by 9 to, no? 81 over 100. So, may lowest term pa ba to? 81 over 100. Okay? Kung wala na, ito na yung sagot. Okay? Next. Last example. First is defective, second is not. Intersection N2. So, ito, probability lang ng defective times probability ng not defective. Ano lang siya? 3 over 30 times 27 over 30. Okay? Kasi 27 yung not defective, tatlo yung defective. So, this is over 900, we have 81 over 900. No? Lowest term natin, magiging 9 over 100. Pag divide natin both sides by 9. Okay. So, ayan na yung probability niya. Okay, so yun lang sa concept ng multiplication rule.